In the top right, we have Byun. And in the bottom left, we have Trap. Okay. Yeah, we're on Dynasty. This is the map that has the gold minerals in the back base. And, well, we'll just wait and see what they want to end up going for. Byun did lose to Trap last time they played here. Or, well, not on this map in particular. I don't remember which maps went away or even what maps were played, but I did get to cast that last week. And, yeah, Trap did end up beating Byun 2-1. It was pretty surprising because it was like he's just gone out of military. Or maybe it was the week before last week. Maybe I'm misremembering. But regardless, he did beat Byun very recently. So, probe coming up. Get a little scouty scout going. And Trap getting ready for his expansion, it seems. Goes on Cybernetic core on that low ground there to block Reaper jumps. I like it. Ooh, very, very low. Oh! The juking and jiving. Get wrecked. So, yeah, Factory and Reaper coming up. I see people in the chat talking about Mengsk. Mengsk literally did nothing wrong. His civilization was going to be exterminated, man. You do anything that you need to do. If only he had put Raynor to death. Now, taking a look here. Okay, Stargate gets started, and then the Adept. That's kind of interesting in and of itself. Yeah, very, very quick Stargate. Double Reaper production here for Byun, going into the Hellion as well. Right, taking down that gold base also. Obviously, some very good harassment for those gold mineral patches. And in fact, already putting some damage down onto... onto that battery. But, the Adept is coming out to try to stop that. And, the Hellion Reaper can beat the Adept, but with an Oracle going to be coming out really quickly, I think that's why he threw down the Oracle quicker than the Adept this game, which is not something that you normally see. I think that was just purely based on wanting, like, good, solid killing moves against like any harassment back here, right? Because like if you bring up two Reapers, 2 Hellions, you're gonna crush this and stop all the mining, and that's annoying. But we have an Oracle pretty quickly, so that's good. Oh, he actually gets a little catch right there, and he will be able to kill that, of course. Puts a little bit of damage down. Kind of spread well for Byun there. Byun now diving on this mineral line. But yeah, here comes the Oracle. This is why he got that Oracle so quickly. Really does make a lot of sense. He actually does a pretty good job. Only loses 4 probes. So not the end of the world for Trap, but obviously the harassment's been like okay for Byun. All right, double shade coming up for some harassment. Byun gonna pull before they even get a shot off. Very, very quick reaction speed. Trap getting some great mining done there. Oh, I quite like this Liberator. I think that's a great idea here. Ooh, a mine drop. Oh, shit. Ah! Really not bad. Look at that. Picks up. He's gonna be able to get out of there super, super easily. Very well done. I think Byun is playing a superb game right now, for sure. Yeah, the Oracle trying the old follow-a-roo. Not going to work out.
What? Clever
StarCraft goes down.
Cheered.
Was this?
X300. Every programmer picking StarCraft 2 race in this fun tournament is a virgin tryharding nerd bitch. And you know that is true, Artie.
Yeah. Well, I wish that they had the opportunity to choose the StarCraft 1 race, but no one would do it because StarCraft 1 loses so many games in that mod. But yeah, Blink on the way right now for Trap. Harassment has been good for Byun. The defense has been good for Byun. You can see Byun is up by 7 workers at the moment. Pretty crazy stuff, really. Okay, good moves by Trap. If he gets the kill on that, that's very, very nice. Just barely misses. Little warp in will fix this, though. And does kill it off, only loses that single probe. So, all right, Trap has stabilized at this point. In fact, he got the medevac as well. So, you know, Byun has actually lost a bit more, but he's actually still up in workers and even in army supply. So you got to call that a victory for Byun. Without a doubt, I think Byun's done a better job in this early game than Trap. But, you know, might start to swing now. Trap blinking right over, killing a lot of SCVs. Byun way out of position here. Dude, is Trap just going to do critical damage with this? It's ridiculous how much he's killing right now. All right, blinks over here. So much damage being dealt. Now, obviously, you can't blink over against that. Dude, this is insane, the amount of damage these blink stalkers are getting. This was actually like just a decision error from Byun, it looks like. I think he thought there was no way that this much damage would be dealt when he went across the map. And I actually like that he didn't turn around, because it feels like if you turn around, like when those stalkers blink over, if you turn around, you're just behind. Here, he was looking to deal more damage, but now suddenly... What a shit position for Byun. And I felt like it was a correct decision that he made. Damn. What a tough spot. Blink Stalker's pretty versatile. Turns out. Now, a lot of Marauders are in here, so... Can he actually fight this? I don't think so. Yeah, Trap has to turn around. Starts running. Concussive Shell's not done. Lucky for Trap. Comes up. Starts bullying these Stalkers a bit. Pretty good. Pretty decent. Might be time to just turn around. Doesn't actually get that many probes, so 52 against 36. That is no fun for Byun. Byun, though, probably one of the better players at playing from behind on economy. Just relies more on his micro, which is his strength anyways. All right, going to charge in here to this third base at the front natural. Yeah, it doesn't have quite enough to break through there. That is a perfect pullback, I'd say. And as these zealots come up, he needs to get out of here. It's time. Yeah, you can actually kind of blink chase here, it seems, right? With your zealots kind of coming up to the front. Good micro from Byun, of course. Really, really good micro. You see Byun's army supply getting way ahead of Trap's now. Dude, this one medevac with no energy is tilting the shit out of me. He needs to go back and heal. I feel like his whole army is going to suddenly fall apart. There's going to be a warping round of charge zealots, and that's going to be it. Trap's going to kill everything because he has one medevac with no energy. Everything's like just not being healed up. All right, going to load up that very low energy medevac and go across the map with it. We'll see what he gets done. More medevacs are finally coming out, so that's important. Wonder what that drop will actually end up doing. I don't think it's going to do much, honestly. I'm not sure what's at the third base right now, though. Looks like he's offloading outside and going for the minerals behind. Yeah, he's doing a bit of harassment there down at 6. But it looks like units... Oh, yeah, he lost it all. So we didn't get to see that, but yeah, that harassment is over. That medevac has died. Trap comes up. Oh, his sentry. A bit too slow here. Throw it on the force fields. Block the path. charge lots going on top of some of these SCVs, and he does blink up the ramp here. So he's going to get a few kills up here, but yeah, you probably just have to try to get out as quickly as possible. Gets 9 more SCVs. Dude, he's up 20 workers right now. Woo! Okay, Byun coming up, going after this 4th base location. Really, Storm going to be really, really crucial here. Okay, throws the Storm down. Reasonable. Doing a bit of harass at that gold, the gold minerals as well during all this. But look at that, the Prism warping. 13 probes dead, though. Yeah, it looks like this army from Trap, if he has a Storm, he wins it. Yeah, okay. And Trap is going to be able to take that one down. Byun taking a bit too much harassment damage across the map.
Just resubscribed for 22 months.
Thank you.
Hoach God, oh no. What have I done? They found out the jig is up. Those meddling kids. They know that I left my poor innocent dog Rusty back in Korea.
So stupid.
And now they know
I'm a Scooby-Doo villain
in Canada. Oh, the humanity, the shame.
Thanks, Alan Skazar. All right, we're going to be going into game 2. Trap leads 1-0. Why is the word bot banned? Why would bot be banned? I have no idea. Talk to my mods. I literally don't even know how to ban a word. All right. Oops. Let's go. We have Trap in the top left. We have Byun in the bottom left. We're on Site Delta. I like Site Delta. Good map. Yeah, I hope that Byun's able to bring this to a game 3. We'll see. All right. Yeah. I guess I liked that last game. I thought that Byun actually played it pretty well. It's just that Blink Stalker over the gold. That's what really won the game for Trap. He got so far ahead there, and then even when Byun did good moves, it didn't matter as much because Trap had such an advantage at that point. So a little bit rough. You know, what can you do? That happens sometimes. I honestly didn't feel like even when he decided to keep going, he didn't really have anything at home to stop the Blink Stalker, so that sucked. But like turning around there feels like a game loss. It's like it feels like you have to go across and get good damage yourself, which he wasn't really able to do. So like when I compare what I've seen so far to what I saw last week, last time these two played, I believe it was last week, but it could have been the week before. Feels like time runs together a little bit sometimes. But I do like Byun's like build, for instance, much better this last game. And we'll see what he does here. Like, I don't want to see any of this 3 racks garbage. All right, pushes this away with the Marine. Quick factory for Byun, so I'm already liking it. I'm already liking it. I think you do need to go for the quicker tech. The extra barracks really don't do anything nowadays. So Twilight coming up. You know, I did like that quick Oracle Rush he did in the previous game as a defensive measure. Made a lot of sense. Very, very smart play. Here, a more standard, quicker blink. Looks like it's going to be the order of the day. Adept trying to come up for some harassment. Of course, Byun has dealt with this a million billion times. 1 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 billion times. But it actually gets up there and is going to get this Marine before the others pop out. Dude, finishing it with the probe is so gangster. What a badass trap. Well, that being said, the SCV is just going to surround it. All right, a little bit more damage. I like how his command center is off center still. He needs to lift that thing up. That's really annoying. All right, second gate and Robo. I wonder if he's going to go third gate or not. Do you opt for the quicker third base? Yeah, there's a third gate. That makes more sense to me. I feel like you want 3 gate against Byun. Damn, tanky Hellion, huh? Woo! And look at that. Does end up getting a kill there with really, really heavy micro. All right, little Cyclone and Marine drop here. Poking in, checking for a third or anything like that. Does get a kill on that Adept. Stalkers try to come up. Actually, now they're going to be a little bit out of position, but I'm not sure this is going to do too much anyways. Well, yeah, Blink's about to finish, so it still doesn't feel like it should do too much, but Byun is getting damage. 3 probes so far, not bad. Might get that Stalker. Okay, Blink done, so not looking like it. Leaves a couple Marines behind so we can get out. Hey, that was actually really, really reasonable. 4 probes there. Keeps him busy. That was well done. That was well done from Byun. All right, leads with a Zealot here to tank some damage. Will end up picking off a Siege tank. It's nice micro. Might be able to get more damage. In fact, thinks he definitely can. Warps in some more Stalkers. Blinks 1 up on the top. Blinks forward to get rid of that Siege tank. Marine's trying to target down the Prism, but he just flies that out. Dude, this control really, really solid from Trap. Super, super red Stalkers. Probably best to just blink those things away. Let them heal up a bit. Poking that front. Really insane aggressive play here from Trap, but doing a great job as far as damage goes. 7 SCVs plus multiple Siege tanks and Marines killed. And now look at this. Byun with his own counter harass. Drops in at the same time as the auto turrets, so a really good choice. And in fact, targeting probes as opposed to Stalkers here. Now with these Marines, we'll get a couple extra ones. So 9 probes go down, getting closer in that worker count. This one tanking Zealot's fantastic, by the way. Love that. Love that out of Trap. Trying to kite back, but as a Siege tank does siege, he's going to have to pick up into his Prism. Goes towards that natural. Again, no tank there. One is coming down. Probably wants to siege that, I would imagine. Yeah, sets up the siege, but... well, he'll lose 1 still. 4 more probes. We're within 2 workers right now of each other. Dude, they're just looking for every bit of damage that's possible. I love this. This is very cool stuff.
Alanchazar donated $3.33. Hello Artosis.
What's up,
I joined the
Skazar?
millions of players already exploring the galaxy, building my fleets, and competing in space battles today by downloading Star Trek Fleet
Thank
Commander.
you.
I used code Artosis for the new player bonus #ad.
That's so funny. Okay, well sponsorship was years ago. I don't know how that's still there. But thanks, guys. Guys, Mod, please remove that command. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys know, but Star Trek Fleet Command, the guys in the chat actually made a guild and played it a lot and became one of the highest ranked guilds in the game. I kid you not. I actually went back and played again and joined their guild and everything. It was sick. Guys in the chat, total killers in Star Trek Fleet Command. Okay, anyways, comes out here and going to do some more harassment. Sees the Dark Shrine. So that's like an excellent scout there from Byun. That's not going to catch him off guard now. Or it shouldn't at least. Well, I guess it's already there, so maybe it did a little bit, but still. Just gets in on top of everything. Does have that scan. Oh, dude's going to Prism. Sick moves from Byun. And now we go from a position where I felt pretty good about Trap's spot. I tell you what, I think Byun now definitely in a winning spot. All right, dealing some damage here. Like, I think Byun is just going to roll him. Honestly, I think his army quality is way higher. He's about to have +1. He's got the 2 Siege Shanks. He's got good energy on these medevacs. Well, there's a couple of mortals. So I guess we got to give a little chance here. Mortals are pretty fucking good. A lot of immortals in this army. Dude, what is Trap doing? This is not the time to attack. Not bad force fields, though. Ugh. Really feels like he's bleeding out units when he shouldn't be. He should have stayed in a very defensive formation. GG. I'm surprised he moved out there. I think if he had stayed up on the high ground of his third base, he's actually totally fine and actually can maybe recover in the game. But yeah, Byun going to take that down, which means we'll be going to a game 3.
Gloam42 just subscribed.
Oh my god. Okay. Mods, can you remove the Ragnarok has come Conqueror's Blade thing?
Hope you are doing well. What was the piggy, wiggy, think called again? Please remind chat of the new piggy meta 77 Novum Gintilian 707.
Sure. It's Piggy Trotters, our toes. Okay, here we go. Into game 3. Byun in the bottom left of Amphion, and in the top left we have Trap. All right, nice. I'm glad that we're playing Amphion. Have barely seen this map. Barely. So I feel like I'm still very much in the learning phase of this map here. I love maps that have the wooden ground, by the way. I just think they look so cool. Reminds me of some old like Heroes of the Storm type maps, like that pirate ship map. God, that game was fun back in the day before Blizzard completely fucking ruined it by saying, oh, you want to queue with your friends? No, you can't do that anymore, bro. We're a great company. We really know what's going on. Anyways, yeah, game number 3. Not really sure who's going to end up taking this one. All right, so probe gonna come up. A little bit of harass. It's whatever. Don't think he's gonna get too much done. He lost the probe last time. He won't do that again. That's like a silly mistake. You really should get out with your probe unless they really like they start the second depot early or something to trap. It's like, okay, you get the probe then, but that's about it, right? Tries to delay that out, but Byun will get it down. Now, what is this tech going to be? It looks like it's a Stargate. Or Where is it? Come on, Trap. There it is, Stargate. So yeah, the Adept going to pop out and keep that Reaper at bay. Wow, the Probe actually tried to come back up. That's kind of funny. The Marine will take that out, though. And a second command center for Byun, or a third command center, rather. So he'll probably go into 3 racks play from this. It's pretty normal. Not a big fan, not a huge fan, especially where there's a Stargate, right? And in fact, he just did a little tour of the Protoss main and saw the Stargate. I feel like this Stargate build is way, way, way ahead. I think from here, like when your Oracle flies across the map and sees third command center, like you can just take your third Nexus and go, you know. Well, I mean, he might start on Phoenixes. That's a possibility. Okay, he does go Oracle. But yeah, you can just take your third base right away and honestly might be able to even go gateway units there. I remember because these were like pretty common builds way back in the day when I was still very actively playing, and the Oracle build definitely felt slightly advantaged to this. Like you get the scout down, you keep pressure on, right? They have to kind of build some turrets and stuff. You can reduce Marine counts occasionally.
Clever
Stasis wards defensively.
X300. Okay, Artie, that was fun at first, but now we got tricked into a stupid classic SC2 tournament, so fuck this and go play some Brood War, you cheesy bitch.
Dude, I cast this tournament every week. It's so funny watching you guys think that I might not cast it. I cast it literally every week. We've been casting it for like a year. So I don't even know what to say. Anyways, might even be more than a year. But yeah, the Oracle, you can see that, right? Like, look at that. 8 kills on the Oracle. He loses the Adepts, but he reduces the Marine count so significantly. I do feel like you can just go third Nexus here, but like it looks like he's going to make some additional gates and everything as well. But yeah, he sends a probe out for that third Nexus location at least. And I like that he's going to 3 Oracle. I think 3 Oracle is super, super correct here. Has always felt like a really good counter to this build. Dude, I really, just in general, I'm not a big fan. Like, I think you need to pressure. I think you need to pressure Protoss. You need to keep them more honest. And when you do builds like very fast third command center, it just, you're giving up any pressure that you could have had. You're hoping to maybe get a mid-game pressure with your Bioforce. And it could, like, sometimes you can get that if they go, like, Twilight Tech, which is the most popular, I guess. So, like, okay. But, like, Oracle is still a fine opening. So, like, I'm watching this, and Trap is just shitting on Byun right now. He is up 12 workers. He's up in army supply. He's got mobility. He's got scouting. His third Nexus is coming down. Blink. He's gonna go, you know, he's gonna go Storm. He's just so far ahead. Really, I think if we had, how do I put this? I think meta development is a little bit stale. Like, the fact that we are still seeing builds like this, I don't think that this is good meta play. Anyways, the 3 Oracles going to fly in once again and just wreak more havoc. Keeps them all alive as well. I would love to actually see him throw down a couple stasis wards, just in some interesting spots, like underneath those stalkers there, perhaps. Near his natural ramp, some, you know, places like that. Stasis ward still will always be the most underrated spell because it's really one of the best spells in the game. So even if you think it's really good, I'm like, no, it's better than that. It's such a good ability. Now out comes the command center, and he's going to be able to scout that, so he can actually go put pressure on that now. That's going to be annoying. Look at that. Can't send the SCVs. Has to finish mining here. Oracles. Oh, the Oracles actually got sent home. I guess he's probably low on energy. Can't really pressure with them too much when they're that low. So pulls them back. No, actually, they have fine energy. He should go back. All right, so Couple medevacs going towards that left-hand side of the map. Looks like they want to fly up towards the main base of Trap. Trap mining out these minerals now. Yeah, this single marine out here going to be a bit annoying. You know what? That opened up a window for these medevacs to get to that main base with no problem. Oh, dude, the stasis wards are beautiful. You'd never expect... Oh, wait, he did expect it. Maybe he scanned it ahead of time. I don't know. If he walks into the other... Dude! See what I mean? So, 100 energy was spent here. And it completely shut down this drop and killed all these units for free. It wasn't free. It was 100 energy. Wow, you're so clever. But look, this is... Like, it's so good. It's so good. I can't believe he tried to save that. He actually deserves to lose that medevac. I can't believe that he saved that. I can't believe he tried. All right, little stim attack in here on this third base. The recall comes down. Nice evacuation there from Byun, going up to the natural. Not sure how much he'll get done, though. Look at this. Blinks forward. Dude, how many medevacs are getting away with 1 health today? Did we have a 1 health buff for medevacs? Those oracles have been so active, man. We're 9 minutes in. They're still flying around, casting spells, doing scouting, getting harassment, everything you could think of. All right, catches that medevac so he can bring units out of his main base now. Trap is looking really strong. Definitely like Trap's position a bit more than Byun's, but Byun's is playable. It's going to have very, very good engage. He is making those ghosts, so hopefully he'll have some good EMPs. Oof. Pretty decent storm right there. Well, there that goes. Dude, the stasis wards! I swear. So good. Look at that. Jumps on top of these ghosts as they come out of the stasis ward. Gets some storms on that army. Pushing everything back so strong. Good EMPs. Good EMPs right there. This is the moment for Byun. He has a lot of energy on these medevacs as well. Some more zealots being warped in and coming down for reinforcements. Colossi joining the fray. Thermal Lance not quite done yet. Wow. Throws that very, very good EMP down as well. Now, another storm comes down, but Byun mostly dodges it. Ooh, a good pullback there from Byun. Like, he's really doing his best as far as dodging these storms go. But he does have enough. Pushes Trap back. Trap starting that second robo. All right, nice pick off on that Colossus. A little bit sloppy there from Trap. Byun floating to command center for a new base. You know, 5th base is being taken here as well. The probe's already transferred, but it's not quite done. All right, Byun coming up, and he's going to lose this, unfortunately. Oh, that's painful, man. That's really painful. He needed that 4th base. That sucks as Byun. I think maybe you float your main command center down now. I think that's the play. Another beautiful stasis ward. Can't get enough of them. Honestly, I think this is... We're actually witnessing a little bit of the future. I really do think that keeping your oracles alive and stasising all game... Like, I know that blink openers are really flexible and have a lot of good qualities to them and can counterpunch a lot and stuff like that. But when I see the usage, like constant usage of Stasis Ward doing what it did in a game like this, I'm like, is there really anything better than the Oracle as an opener? I do wonder sometimes. All right, interesting engagement right there. Byun trying to take this partially gold base. Look at that. It looks like a mouth with a couple gold teeth or something. That base has a grill. Okay, coming up now, engaging. You cannot engage into that right there. Oh my god, with the Colossi walking forward. Just ridiculous splash damage being put out. Byun staying hyper aggressive here. This base, does he actually have potential for holding this base? Like, haven't you just basically announced we're deciding the game in this location and your opponent is uphill? So like, should this work? I don't think so, right? It's a weird choice, this base, for sure. Doesn't? Well, I guess if you make a planetary out of it, that does help a bit, for sure. Cat is trying to destroy everything right now. Oh my god. All right, planetary. He needs to repair that. Just being targeted down. My god, Trap just takes 3 volleys at it and takes it down. And then after 3 volleying the planetary, we'll fight the army and kill it. Damn, son. Ain't nothing wrong with Protoss late game. GG. Trap gonna take down Byun for the second time. 2-1.